Welcome back to another video. We will be looking at Bitcoin and what is happening. It is happening just how I said in the video yesterday. Let's look at this chart. In the video that I uploaded yesterday on Bitcoin, I said that Bitcoin would be able to wedge through this price, and it happened. We entered our buy position here. We took profit at the midway point of this channel that we have drawn, and then we took some sales and we got some profit here, and we are currently still in the sales. But let's see what is happening in Bitcoin and what can happen. um, what can we see that it may be happening? So we can see that it's still respecting this channel that we have drawn over here. It's still respecting it. It cannot break it, so it's still it's not bullish, it's not bearish. I would say right now we just have to wait till an actual well, right now we are in bearish positions. We're in sales currently. Something I really liked confirming this sell was because of this price action. As you guys maybe remember in other videos prior, if you guys watch my other videos, I really talk about this price action on this candlestick pattern, the bearish and then two bullish that do not engulf the bearish candle continues the momentum of the major candle, which would here would be the bearish, and it works also bullish. If we have a bullish, then we were to have a bearish and a bearish, it would continue the bullish momentum. Here we can see it again, a bearish to bullish, and it's followed by the bearish momentum. And we could see here on the opposite way, we see a bullish, two bearish candles followed by, and then it follows with the continuation of the initial candle, as long as it doesn't engulf the last candle. So this is giving me even more reason as why it could eventually come and break this. As I talk in other videos, the more touches we get on a trend line or on a support, on a resistance, the weaker it gets. So just within the past day, we have received 3 touches, or if we count these other touches, we have received more than 3. So this resistance is becoming really, support is coming really weak. So we can possibly see a breakout, maybe not this week, but following. We could still see it come to consolidate. I believe it will come and consolidate within this wedge that we see over here as well. We can, if we do receive a breakout of this midway point, then we will change our bias to buys, and we could see that we will be able to say that Bitcoin is for buys. But for the meantime, it is looking more bearish by the day, by the hour. And if we look on other time frames, let's go to the 4 hour. We could see a major bearish engulfing candle here that just happened. And then obviously we are not in market hours, but whenever we see a bearish engulfing, it just means that it's going to continue the trend of the engulfing, as we can see over here, especially off of midway point, off of major points. Here we can see it was at the midway point and it rejected it really nice, and then it was followed by multiple candles that did not that multiple bearish candles. Here we can see that happen again, the same thing. We in the midway point on a major price, we see an engulfing followed by more bearish momentum. And then here as well we can see an engulfing, and then we followed by multiple bearish candles, multiple more bearish momentum. And here and it's vice versa. But for the meantime, it happened, the same thing happened here again. In a major price action on the 4 hour candle, rejected it really nice, so we could possibly see the break of this trend line, confirming the bearish momentum to the downside for Bitcoin, and we could see it head even more lower. But we just have to wait for more confirmation on what it will be happening, what is going to happen with Bitcoin. If we look on the daily chart, we see a major wick off here. We see a major wick off. We could see that it tried to push the bulls try to push the price of Bitcoin to break that, but they just could not be able to. So we see a major wick off, and that is again bearish. Whenever we see major wick offs, it follows that trend. We see a wick off here, we see a wick off here towards the downside. What did it do? It followed the downside. We see a wick off here towards the upside, and it went up. So whenever we see that, it is another confirmation as to why we have multiple confirmations for why we should be bearish. First, the major fake out that we saw the past couple days, and now we saw a retest. Just how I said that maybe if that retest was going to happen, we would be able to see a possible head and shoulders pattern. So the shoulder, head, and shoulder. Once we get this break, we could possibly see it lower, and we could possibly see Bitcoin head towards and retest this area over here, which would be back around 53,000 and up to around 52,000. We could possibly see Bitcoin heading towards that area. I want to show you guys the other chart where I have the channels. This is Nasdaq. Let me show you guys this one. Okay, here we can also see that it is still respecting it. It is still respecting it, but it looks like it's becoming weaker and weaker. What I could possibly see happening is maybe we could see the candlestick pattern I was talking to you guys about, where we see a major a bearish candle followed by maybe two bullish candles that we can see, and then maybe during market hours, London session, New York session, we could possibly see that breakout towards the downside to enter more sales. And if we see that breakout, a lot of people will begin to get liquidated and creating more sales and more sales, and that will just speed up the price of Bitcoin heading towards the $52,000 level and possibly even lower. But we can't say for sure about that price until we see the actual break. But as long as that we don't see the break, Bitcoin could reject this price as well and head towards the opposite direction. But it's just that we just don't have many confirmations as to why we should be entering buys, but we do have confirmations why we should be entering sells. So I just want to leave you guys with that. If you guys have any questions, any comments, if you guys see anything else, leave it down in the comments, and I'll be glad to look at them. And maybe I'm hoping I'm wrong. I want to see Bitcoin go up, but I'm just showing you guys what I see on the charts, the price action that I am seeing, and Bitcoin is looking bearish at the moment. And we just have to wait and see what happens. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you guys on the next one.